Hi, welcome to the Real Talk and Reflection where we share our honest thoughts. So, guys, let's check this together. My mind traveled and I got something to check with you. Have you ever been suddenly pulled out of the present into deep past memories you didn't call for? So suddenly that you feel broken, like your balance disappeared for a moment. Not because something new happened, but because something old found you. I experienced this yesterday on my way to work, and suddenly I wasn't fully there anymore. My body kept moving, but my mind traveled backward, far back into a life that no longer exists. I became a child again, running around the house with my siblings, laughing loudly, arguing over nothing, carefree in ways I never knew were precious. Back then, my worries were simple. Would my parents be angry if I went to play? How long could I stay outside? How could I steal just a little more daylight? Those were the battles of my world. Then school memories came rushing in. Primary school, the uniforms, the assembly grounds, the noise. The friendships that felt permanent because we didn't yet know how temporary everything is. The friendships that felt permanent because we didn't yet know how temporary everything is. And then one memory stood out so clearly. An evening during physical activities at school. My brother was doing the long jump. I remember the crowd, the cheers, the way people reacted because he was so good at it. I stood there, a proud sister. I was a proud sister, watching him, smiling. I didn't know I was storing a memory that would one day make me cry. I didn't know that moment would become sacred. Oh my God. Those days are gone, never to be seen again. And that realization hit me hard, right there on my way to work. Now, I barely see my brother. We barely talk on the phone. Not because love is gone, but because life has taken over. We are all busy trying to survive, trying to build, trying to hold things together. We move from one life puzzle to another, one problem solved or left unsolved. God, so much has changed. Some friends are no longer friends. Some family members and loved ones are now memories. Some relationships broke in ways we never imagined, and some have been taken from us by the cold hands of death. Life doesn't prepare you for how often you'll have to grieve, not just people, but versions of life. And yet, they call this a blessing. They call it growth. They tell you that to grow, you must let go of your younger self, that you must lose moments and turn them into memories so you can experience new ones. They tell you adulthood is progress, and in many ways it is. You move from having little or no worries to worrying endlessly about your goals, your finances, your family, your children, your future. You build a life, you build relationships, you build family, you expand, and then it gets heavier. As we grow older, our families grow too. We become parents, then grandparents, then great-grandparents, and with every expansion, our worry coverage becomes wider. The heart grows fuller, but also more fragile. Working closely with very old people has shown me something deeply humbling. Even at old age, even near the end, people still worry. They worry about their children, their grandchildren, what they're leaving behind, what will happen after they're gone. Until the very last breath, we worry. So what does this all mean? It means nothing is free. We lose moments to gain new ones. We lose youth to gain age. We lose simplicity to gain responsibility. We lose today to create tomorrow. And yes, this is a blessing because we pray for growth, we pray for advancement, we pray for long life, for family, for progress. But if you sit quietly with this truth, if you reflect deeply, you begin to realize growth is beautiful, but it is also heavy. Blessings come with weight. And maybe the lesson isn't to wish for the past, but to honor it, to hold today more gently, to love people more intentionally, to pause when memories visit us, not to break us, but to remind us that we have lived, we have loved, and we are still here. So if a memory ever finds you on a random day, don't run from it. Sit with it, thank it, then return to the present and live it a little more intentionally. I'd love to read your reflections, share them in the comments. And if this touched you, click like and subscribe to stay connected.